We're here. We're live. We're in living colour. We are at the 11th hour. What is up, guys? Andy here. Residents of Evil, Biohazard Classified, all that good stuff. We've assembled the Resiverse. Very diverse in opinion, discussion, analysis, and we have Tony from the Residents of Evil. How are we all doing? How are we all doing, guys? Are we excited for today? We're here. The demo has to come today. It has to come today. But what are they going to be talking about? Let's start with Will. What do you think they're going to be talking about today?
I think they're going to be very straight-faced here. I think we're just going to get Resident Evil 4, and obviously we know Resident Evil Death Island's going to appear as well. So I think we're just going to get a straight cut. I'd love to have another announcement to set up the next game that's going to come out, but we can always wish. But no, I think, yeah, straight cut. RE4, Death Island, that's it.
Yeah, I actually completely forgot about that. We are going to be probably getting more news on Death Island. We did have this, if you remember, when Village was dropping all the information about Infinite Darkness, I think it was at the time. Yeah. We shouldn't be shocked if we get more information. Is that going to have a theatrical run, Tony?
What?
Death Island.
Death Island? Yeah, it's already said it's going to be in theaters. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for, is that we get an announcement of an official release date, so then we can start planning Vegas 2 Electric Boogaloo with everybody.
Yeah, you know the score. That's going to be good. It's going to be good. I keep refreshing my PS5. I've got my PS5 set up here on another screen, and I keep refreshing it, hoping that the demo is going to drop. But if we go to a bit of breaking news here, I've seen it over the last 24 hours. Collector's editions are getting cancelled left, right, and centre if you're booking it through GameStop. I actually saw this through Rule Time on Twitter, who had an inside source about the online being cancelled, but now the in-store being cancelled. But it appears online is being cancelled as well. So if you book through GameStop, be scared. What are your thoughts about that, Holster?
I think that's an awful move. Especially like just dropping it now, like when the hype's there, when they've literally released all these, the gameplay, the trailers were all just more hype than ever, and obviously on the verge of hopefully a demo tonight. We're all hoping for. But yeah, honestly, it's crazy. But yeah, apparently it's is it associated with the lack of supply by Capcom? Really disappointing for people, because it takes a lot of effort to be able to secure those pre-orders. Because I was actually unable to secure one over here in the UK because I just didn't quite manage to get in that time window. I've accessed a game, our store over here, and within half an hour, repetitively, after its announcement, and then I had to leave it a few hours. Then afterwards, they were sold out. So the lengths that people have to get to for those pre-orders, and then gone. Yeah, it's real disappointing.
No, yeah, they actually came out, didn't they? And they said there was a reply to someone that I saw on Twitter, and it said that they oversold.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it has to be a supply. I mean, this has been a problem with GameStop, if I'm not mistaken, Tony. I don't want to get into geopolitical debates here, but I'm pretty sure this has been an issue with GameStop for a little while, where they often overcommit and their supply chain can't keep up with demand.
Yes. So yeah, like this happened with Resident Evil 3 Remake. Anybody who pretty much pre-ordered that game didn't get it, the collector's edition, and I was really bummed out about that, because RE3 is my favorite game of all time, and I really would have loved that Jill statue. I mean, you could buy the knockoffs and everything like that apparently are very well accurate to the original, but it's just a shame. I mean, like I don't understand how they didn't think that this collector's edition would sell huge. This is Resident Evil 4 we're talking about, okay? Whether you like this game or not, its impact in the gaming industry is legendary and phenomenal. So you really just got to look at it and be like, what the fuck? Because now, when I pre-ordered it, I ordered it the second it went live. I was on that website. I kept hitting refresh, and then there it was. I got it. There was no slowdown. I missed all the mass traffic. So I'm hoping that I still get mine. I haven't gotten the email about a cancellation yet. And if I do get it, I'm saving it. I'm never opening it, because that's a down payment on a house, like I said earlier. That thing's going to be worth a lot of money. It's probably going to be one of the most expensive collector's editions, I feel, ever, if that thing is factory sealed. But, I'm just a little bit disappointed that this has happened again, because this game does mean a lot to people. And, how much of these things did they actually make is the real question.
Yeah. I mean, it's the classic Nintendo thing of, like, almost generate a false economy of producing such little units that everybody has to get them. But anybody that's tuning in now, we've got the actual show is going to be going live in about 25 minutes. We have got it on the screen here, as you can see. We're 25 minutes away, so we're going to be talking a lot about the build up to kind of where we were and where we are with Resident Evil 4 Remake, and the chances are, the likelihood that they are going to be dropping a demo, it is extremely, extremely likely. But my fear at the time here now is, and if I direct this to you, Will, we have seen a lot. We've seen almost too much. Is a demo needed right now?
To be honest, I don't think so. I think we've seen so much gameplay now that we know what's coming and how it's playing out and all the different new mechanics and everything else that they've told us. Unless it's going to be a new area, which is going to be an even more spoiling for the game coming out, I don't think the demo is worth it. And if it is going to be, I think it will be a short one-shot demo, I think.
Yeah, I mean, they've had this really strange thing of putting out unorthodox demos with time limits, or you know what I mean, or you can only play it once, but you end up circumventing it anyway. If you get the PC version, someone will end up putting a trailer together, and then it almost becomes like null and void. Just leave it, you know. But actually, we were talking off air, Holster, and you had a very interesting theory as to why they're sharing so much gameplay on Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Yeah, I know that several of us have had these comments on our live streams. We discussed this, we said about, like, especially Resident Evil 3 Remake, leaving kind of like a stain on the remakes of the series. Lots of people have been commenting saying, so what do you think will be cut from the RE4 Remake? And so I think maybe Capcom may be showing too much content because they're trying to justify, like, it's okay, guys, like, don't worry. They're trying to offer reassurance, like, don't worry, this is in there, this boss is in there, this section is in there, like, don't worry, we're not cutting this, not cutting that. I think, are they trying to, you know, offer some reassurance there?
Yeah, I think there may be an element of truth to that it was kind of soured, and that is the comments that, I mean, you guys would have had them all. What do you think they're going to cut from this? You know, if they're going to produce Resident Evil 4, I hope they cut the island, or I hope they do. It's like, no, let's not do that. Let's reimagine it, maybe. But yeah, I think there may be an element of truth to that, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Oh, there was a nice comment about your hoodie, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
We're just catching up on comments here. Yeah. What we got here? Eagles Lair, my good friend Eagles Lair. It's almost a holiday. It is. This is like International Fight Week, if you're a UFC fan. This is the best time. We're in a really fortunate position where we're almost getting yearly Resident Evil releases. And it's a thing of absolute beauty. I love it. Yeah. I love this time. I mean, we was streaming. I remember streaming the original Resident Evil 3 like showcase, like before like co-streaming was like a huge thing. Like we used to just share it just on Facebook Gaming. And I'm so happy like this is now a thing where like content creators get together and we could all shoot the shit about our favorite games. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, there's a banger comment that's just come up, but I'm not going to post it for political reasons.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
So Derry brings up a great point here. Can't wait to see what the regenerators look like. I'm really hoping they stay away from showing the regenerators. They've shown enough. What more do they need to show? Yeah. Outside of maybe showing Wesker, like, just leave it alone, man. They've shown everything else. I hope they leave that alone. I really do.
Yeah, because I think we discussed like they've even shown a bit maybe excess of Krauser as well. Do you think like just the beret would have been fine, or just maybe a backward shot? You know.
Well, you know, it's been a long time, Rag.
Yeah.
And,
For me, all I want is to see what the fuck Ada's full outfit looks like. I got cosplay friends that need photo shoots done. Yeah. And I need to know this shit now. Like she was literally in the last trailer for 2 seconds. It's like, release the fucking render. Like Leon and Ashley already have 2 renders so far. Like I'm tired of shit.
Yo, what if this is like, like Ethan's face in Village? What if they never show the
Yeah.
bottom half of Ada
Yeah.
like the entire way through?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm just doing whatever I want and everything. Tell my friends it's just gonna be a long turtleneck dress sweater. Like that's it.
So Miss Valkyrie brings up a fantastic point. Thank you for tuning in over on Twitch. I'll be livid if Wesker isn't in the RE4 remake, and that is a very good point. We haven't actually seen anything about Wesker yet. So
Yeah.
what if Wesker's not in the RE4 remake? Would you guys be miffed by it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't cut him out. I think
No,
it's
you got to keep
essential.
it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's quite key to the story, isn't he?
Yeah.
You can't really get out of it. But I suppose outside of that, who would play Wesker? Because DC Douglas already come out and said that he is no longer doing these things.
Well,
the
guy from Dead by Daylight, the guy from Dead by Daylight does a really good. Like if you actually listen to his voices on YouTube of all the lines he does for Dead by Daylight, and it's like holy shit, like this guy's fucking good. Like I
He's
hope
really good.
Capcom looked at him, during all this and shit. If RE4 Wesker does exist in this game, I hope they get him because he's really fucking good.
Yeah, I really hope so too. Oh, here's a really cool thing. Shout out to Susie the Sphere Hunter and Room B,
Nice.
literally being live and in living color. That's beautiful.
Awesome.
This is just a little bit of a pre-show, so we're gonna continue our own little pre-show that we got going on here until the time actually elapses. But yeah, huge shout out to those guys. So Wesker, Dead by Daylight Wesker is Connor Fogarty. My good friend Nick actually sat down with him for a good hour on the Biohazard Classified podcast, and it's really, really he's a really nice guy actually. He's got a lot of time for the community already. Really recommend you check that out.
Yeah, it's nice to hear.
Yeah.
Let's see who else we have here. So there was a fella in here pooping his pants, and today marks the 5th.
Literally, it's like Christmas Eve, I think.
Yeah.
So it
It really is.
the Christmas Eve
But-
vibes.
I can't fathom mentally that potentially in a couple of hours I could be playing
Yeah.
RE4 remake. Like it's crazy, man.
So good.
Like, not. Do you remember back in like just before RE2 remake came out? You was like, what about an RE3 remake? And it's like, oh, what about an RE4 remake?
You just
And
think, what
now,
if
like-
we're here?
We've manifested it. We're here.
Yeah.
We're at the 11th hour, man. It feels good.
Yeah.
We discussed this previously that I really believe that RE4 is a culmination of all of the efforts of Capcom and the RE engine to really put out the best game they can. Like I almost feel like everything else was like training wheels, training wheels working up to it. God, I'll say that 3 times. Working up to the main event, the culmination of everything. Resident Evil 4 remake. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, they've definitely taken like the pros and cons, haven't they? It's been like I think a learning curve with each game. You know, I think they've been able to take the best out of what we've all loved, and then they've learned the lessons. Hopefully, I think like for example from the cut content and things like that, and trying to keep faithful to it all. And I think they've ramped up the horror. I think back from what we've seen, I think by the looks of it, it actually looks scarier. I think than the original. From the cuts you've seen.
Definitely.
And
yeah,
I think if they do an RE5 remake, it should be in that style as well. Like
100%.
Yeah.
like really dark, dank, fucking like not green and summery. Even though it is Africa, I suppose they can only do so much.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
Africa at night.
five would do well with the darker atmosphere to it, and like you could still keep the gameplay intact, right? Like you could still have shit done at night, and because like there's that mod that came out a couple of years ago. I don't know if they ever finished the whole game, but like it adds like I think a different difficulty, and it's played at night, and there's lightning going off, and I was like, oh shit, like this is really good. I think JJ played it before and stuff, but I've seen it on YouTube, and it's just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that mode looks amazing. Yeah.
So
I
it's just
remember
like that's why I feel that a Resident Evil 5 remake would work very well in that style, because 4 is just taking the horror that it should have been in the early developments of the game, and now the remake is kind of applying that, which we've kind of seen before. Like if you look at Resident Evil 2 remake, there were things in 1.5 that ended up making it into the Resident Evil 2 remake, like the shooting gallery, like when you get bit and everything like that, there's the mark stays there for a long time and stuff. So
Yeah.
4 is doing it right and like really paying into the whole horror aspect because they know that's what fans want. And I think there's still, from what we've seen, a very good balance of both the horror and the action, which I don't think the original 4 did quite as good. So, because I'm already calling it now, this is going to be better than the original. And a lot of people are already mad at me for saying that, but I don't give a flying fuck.
The internal struggle I have with that is how can you tell the story of Resident Evil 4 better than Resident Evil 4? But from what I've seen, I think they can do it. The only small thing that is really annoying me at the moment is Krauser's voice.
Yeah,
I can't do it. It's like someone cosplaying Krauser.
Yeah,
like it doesn't have that raw grit to him. It's like a kid playing it. Maybe I need to hear more of it, but of the small amount of voiceover work that I've heard, I'm not feeling it. What are your thoughts about that, Will?
I think maybe if we see it in context and actually see the sequence for when we're playing through the game, maybe it will fit better with us. I think.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah, definitely. But it's yeah.
I agree. I agree with him too. Yeah, like Krauser's voice just seems like a miscasting. I'm sure the guy's really a good actor and stuff like that. And whenever they announce who any of these actors are, I'd be gratefully to interview him at some point. But I don't know. It just doesn't feel from what we've seen as what we would expect Krauser. I'm not even saying it as like the old actor, like comparing it to the old one, but it just doesn't work, I feel. But again, we got to see some more cutscenes. Maybe he gets better as time goes on. Maybe it grows on us,
Yeah,
I really hope so.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting point. We haven't really had clarification on this. We know that mercenary mode's coming, but in terms of assignment Ada, separate ways, how do you think they're going to? If we go to you, Holster, how do you think they're going to manage this? Are they going to intertwine it in the story, or do you think that they're still? Because I truly believe that separate ways is about 20% content that is relevant, and the rest of the 80% is just retreading old ground.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it definitely has that. Kind of that familiarity sort of thing, like from what we've already kind of played, and that. Yeah, it's not a huge percentage. That's like you say, like new sort of.
So they could get that. What I'm saying is they could get away with kind of interweaving that rather than a full-on hour and a half campaign, which is just a rehash. Yeah, but you're playing as Ada.
I think they potentially could, and then focus on mercenaries as the big kind of side thing. Hopefully, yeah, I'd be open to that if they intertwined it with the campaign. I think so.
So you've probably seen this, Will, quite a lot.
Yeah,
this is the Reign, the GTA Definitive Edition Reign, which I think everybody's commented on, and I'm so happy that this is being addressed. What are your initial thoughts on this?
I think it's all about the context and how you play the game. Like certain camera angles, the Reign looked really good, and then different camera angles it didn't. So I didn't find it too bad, to be honest. I don't see much issue with it. I don't know what you think about it, what your thoughts were when you first saw it, but
I think it depends on maybe it was just a scene that had really heavy rain and that was it. Maybe there's going to be scenes where it's going to be pitter patter rain, or slightly pissing down, as they say in the UK.
Yeah,
but
I think it kind of depends where you catch it.
Agreed.
Scenes.
It did feel super, super heavy. But it did. Yeah. I think it did add to the whole. Actually, Christoph's just put it in here. It did add a little bit more atmosphere. The whole point is that it's raining so hard that you can't see in front of you.
Exactly.
But I don't know. Maybe they needed to change the transparency because it was almost like snowing. It was proper thick sleet.
White, so. Yeah. Yeah, I think it kind of showed it seems like a little excessive in some kind of scenes sort of thing. Not the whole thing, but I think sometimes it captures it, and it just seemed to say a bit too heavy. But I'm real glad that they've listened to the community.
Yeah, which is good because I think at this point, with as you said, Holster, about the fact that they're trying to get people away from the RE3 remake and cut
Yeah.
content. They just want to make people happy. I think they will make people happy with this. Moving on to the next question, as we start to, we're 10 minutes away. This is crazy.
Oh man, it's going so fast.
The anticipation's building. Where do you think the demo is going to play out? If we start with Tony first.
Oh, it's definitely going to be the village. People have to understand that when it comes to demos, they are much older builds of the game than what we are currently seeing in trailers. So it's definitely going to be the village because, one, it's probably the most that they've worked on so far at that time when they were doing the demo, like putting the demo together. And second, they really don't want people seeing anything else, I feel, at this point. I mean, the trailers say otherwise, but
yeah,
I don't think they'd start you off in the castle or anything like that. I think it's literally going to be like Leon's, first foray, like right into the village where he just walks in and everybody starts attacking him.
It does feel like that the initial section at the start is actually going to be a bit longer. There's going to be like sneaking sequences.
Oh, yeah.
It's not going to be like, I'm going to walk into somebody's home, kill them, and then walk straight to Pueblo, It's going to be very interesting.
I want to kill people in the game. Come on.
So
I want to slap the cow in the ass and have it charge forward.
So Rexy brings up a great point. How's it going, Rexy? Great to have you in the stream. As long as it is not time limited, like the village demo, I'll be happy. I think you're going to potentially receive the worst news imaginable. I really do believe it's going to be a timed demo. It's just 100%. A weird thing Capcom do. Actually, to be fair, does anybody really do demos anymore? I can't even think of the last time someone's done a demo. Callisto Protocol didn't have one. Dead Space didn't have one.
No.
That's true. I mean, I think it will be like a one shot or a timed one because I think they're afraid that like people will data mine the shit out of the demos if it's out there for too long. Definitely. Which I know most companies don't put a lot of stuff in their demos anymore, or at least they try not to. But I guess like sometimes they have to put them on there to make certain things work. But but I feel that even with a timed demo, they'll still somehow crack it. And there's people out there who literally just live for that.
Yeah.
Agreed. But again, Rexy bringing up a fantastic point here. I like exploring and finding every little nook and cranny. So this is going to suck if you're right. Well, maybe that's to them. Again, this is not opinion I share, but maybe that's their incentive for you to purchase the game. Is that you are going to be doing that. But to be honest, you know what's going to happen. People are just going to crack. People are going to bring a trainer on the PC version. Crack it, and then you can just walk around to your heart's content with rapid fire, infinite ammo. It's going to be absurd.
Yeah.
I remember doing that for RE2, actually. That was great fun. What do you guys feel about the fact that they've brought in melee, like downed attacks and stuff like that? Very heavy. This hasn't been in the RE engine yet. From what you've seen and how it looks, what do you think about them bringing back melee attacks again?
So I'm happy with that. I like the whole parry thing as well, especially like him using his knife against the chainsaw guy. You see that? Yeah. I thought that was awesome, that scene. But no, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
what about you, Will?
It'll make for a lot more epic moments because I quite enjoyed it in the latest trailer where we saw, like where he's hitting the arrows and he's taking other things out. I thought that was really cool, and it's going to make for those lovely moments where you just be running through, and it just then makes that combat, stretches it out, and it makes it feel like almost like a fighting game. If you get what I mean, like everything that you're doing is basically you're in control of every moment, and it's that's what's got me excited for it.
I suppose, Tony, this is going to be very good for mercenary mode.
Always did ever. No, I'm really excited for it because like one of the things I loved about RE6 was like the variety of like physical like melee attacks and all this like crazy stuff you could do, especially if you were like Jake, because he had like the hand-to-hand combat moves and stuff. Like I really love the aspect of having that, and I think it adds like an extra layer. I think it also means that if they do this and give the option to just throw out physical attacks and obviously the prompt to do like reversals and parry and stuff, I think it's really good that they're doing what they're doing, because that means the enemies themselves are probably going to be a lot more difficult to handle. So like I really hope that that's the case for this.
Yeah, agreed. So this is actually a great point. Wolverine Scratch saying, who likes the Resident Evil 4 remake box art? It is actually really good. Let me see if I can find a
It has
picture
that
of it.
creepy and eerie feel to it for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, assuming this is the actual box art.
Yeah, I figured. I mean, like, there's so much art that is like official art that has come out already that would just make a great box art for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I am assuming that if I just pull this up here, let me just take this off and zoom in. I'm assuming that this one here is the official box art. I could be wrong, but that's really the only ones that I'm seeing here.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
The standard, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's definitely got dark vibes to it, and it like we mentioned, I love those blues in it that they've included in the game. It's very, like say, quite RE 3.5 on it. So we're originally in that. I just love like the blues that they've included in the game.
Yeah, agreed.
It's real nice.
Now that's a great point. So what Sean's saying. One thing about the original Resident Evil. Oh, shout out to Resident Evil for that background just there. Cheers, lad. But yeah, one thing that I really hope in this game, because it was really upsetting in the original, is the fact you cannot wear the jacket for the entire game. Wow.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it's like it follows up in separate ways because one of the Ganados is wearing it, but I'm hoping it's got like Resident Evil 2 where you can just change it back to what it is. What are your thoughts about it, Tony?
I'm hoping that the jacket is available, like, to be worn at all times and stuff like that. Like, I kind of hope it's like Mario's hat and like Mario 64, like where like you can get knocked off and just run throughout the game without a hat. But or maybe even make it like a Nerf thing if, like, you know, Leon doesn't get the jacket back, or a buff where he wears the jacket and actually gets a little bit more of a damage reduced before you actually can go and buy the thing. I mean, I just hope that there's an option to keep it. If not, that's why mods exist.
Or why don't they kind of take what happened in separate ways, and like maybe when you go back to the village, Leon's like, that asshole's got my jacket,
right?
Go running down.
Kill him and take it off him.
Right? Like, I would love for like a thing like where like he's chasing the Ganado or something like that, like, and the Ganado's running from him, and then like he goes into a door and all of a sudden just gets boom. Fucking fist in the face from the big cheese himself. Kind of like when you go in the original, when you go back in the room after he's done choking you out, he just comes and just like clocks you. And so, like, if that could be a thing, then everybody could shut the fuck up about Resident Evil not being cheesy and funny anymore, because that would be King Cheese right there.
Speaking about the big cheese, actually, we haven't seen too much of the big cheese, and I am concerned he is going to be Mr. X, Nemesis, Lady Dimitrescu, the walking, just always walking after you. Like, I don't know if I want to see that in this game, but from the picture that I saw with him standing at the end, I was like, oh man, yeah, he's gonna follow me everywhere, and it's gonna annoy me.
I mean, I think they already said there's not gonna be like a stalker like character. I think he's just gonna like pop up at a couple of different places. Which, yeah, because I don't know if that would work well in this game per se, because RE4 is kind of open, you know, like the village is a very open area, and the chief kind of just shows up out of nowhere somehow. Like, he just, like, you know, for a guy who has like Thunderfoot, like, you know, he just like keeps boom, 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 like when he walks and shit, when you face him, like you would literally see him coming a mile away out in the woods.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, like, I'm fine. Like, you know, if it's just how he is, like, you know, maybe we get 2 fights with him, you know, maybe there's one like where we fight him, like, you know, as is, and then we fight him when he transforms in the barn, like where Leon shoots the barrel and everything, you know, like, that'd be cool to get 2 boss fights out of that.
Yeah, no, it would be pretty good. Another thing that we probably are going to hear more about today is, of course, the VR mode. They are going to have VR content inside of Resident Evil 4. Don't think it's going to be available on release, just like Mercenaries. That's another issue. But again, yeah, I like the idea. Resident Evil 4 VR was great, so I'd like to see Resident Evil 4 remake VR. But more to the point about Mercenaries, it's not going to be available on day one.
Wait, what?
Bestow us with your thoughts. It's not. It's going to be. It's going to be post-launch. I think it's going to be free DLC.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's not. It's not. It's not coming at launch.
I just like
Instant
it's like
Tony
just
reaction.
finding out like that Santa's not real. Like, what the fuck? I didn't know that. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
no,
I'm mad now. Like that's no, I'm not gonna lie. Like the Mercenaries is literally the thing I've been most excited for. Like I'm fucked up. I'm like mad now, man. But like I guess like if it's free, like because I guess that's like one of the things I always complain about. It's like, hey, like if you've got stuff you're working on and it's not gonna make launch, but it should have been at launch. If it's free, cool. Then I guess I'll be okay with that. I'm just fuck.
Tony's initial reaction there, when you just stared out the camera, I thought you was going to do the Mr. X thing in the B scenario in OGR 2, where he just goes up to that screen and just does that. And then it just goes flat. I thought he was going to do that to our screens then. I was like, oh no, he ain't happy. I ain't happy.
Okay. I think we're here. We made it. We made it to the dance.
Oh yeah.
This is going to be exciting. Let's get prepared. Let me.
Welcome to Capcom Spotlight, where we'll provide updates on our upcoming games. Stay tuned until the end to hear the latest on all of Capcom's new titles.
Let me know if the audio's
Without
good.
any further delay,
Oh, good
here's
deal.
the first game.
All right, it's
No
Battle
matter
Network.
what,
Let's
we're
go.
always connected.
Although I don't know what much more they can show for
All
Battle
10
Network.
mainline
There's
games
already
in the Mega
it's
Man
already
Battle
kind of
Network
self-explanatory
series
what it
are
is.
coming to Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Steam. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection launches April 14th.
Couple days before my birthday. Oh, I'm streaming the fuck out of that game.
Nice.
MegaMan.exe work
You know,
together
this
to solve
was a
countless
very
cyber
interesting
crimes
game when it
in
released
real
on the
world, as well as the
Game Boy Advance
interconnected
back in the day.
online
It's a
cyber
lot like I only played the first two. I never
Add
played the ones that
battleships to
followed,
your
but like
ship
it's
orders
really
to
interesting
use
and
in combat
it's got
as you
online
battle
play now,
viruses on the
so you
net.
can fight your friends and stuff, which I think is
Select
was
multiple chips
the
of same
best part of the
type
game
and
back in the
code
day.
each turn to
Yeah.
create powerful combinations. We seem to be getting a message from director Masakazu Iguchi, aka Mr. Famous.
Battle routine, set, execute.
Okay, I want that jacket.
Hello everyone, it's Mr. Famous. I'm excited to share the latest Battle Network news with you all. First, check out this video.
They're really pushing for this to sell. I'm glad they're putting some effort into the advertising.
Yeah, it was all out.
Ooh.
Not too long to wait, Tony.
Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection includes all 499 patch cards from
Jesus
Battle Network
Christ.
4 onward that were
This game's gonna be
available
loaded
only
with
in
content.
Japan
Like
as
all these
physical
games, like
cards. In Battle Network 4, 5, and 6, players can enable or disable patch cards. Buster Max mode multiplies the Mega Buster's damage by 100, letting players enjoy the story and speed up combat.
that's cheap as fuck.
You can turn this feature on or off at any time during the story, based on how you want to play. And don't worry, Buster Max mode is automatically turned off for online net
Oh, thank
battling.
God.
That's all I have for you today.
People would literally be cheap as fuck online
Thank
and
you,
choose
Mr.
that
Famous.
option.
The Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection includes over 1,000 illustrations and 188 music tracks to enjoy in the gallery. With online play, players can connect with distant friends and rivals to trade battle chips and net battle too.
Yeah, I love that.
Pre-orders
Like
are
they're
available
allowing
now.
you to trade the
Mega
chips that
Man
let you
Battle
do the
Network
attacks for
Legacy
the
Collection
character
brings
in the game.
all
It's
10 mainline
fucking
games to
amazing. I love
Nintendo
that.
Switch, PlayStation 4, and Steam. Volume 1 and Volume 2 will also be available at launch.
Oh, so it's two different
Starting March
volumes.
21st,
Okay.
the English version of Mega Man NT Warrior will be available to watch for free.
What?
Check out the
Nice.
website for more information.
I haven't seen that series in fucking years.
A new era of fighting games is upon us.
Ooh.
Street Fighter 6 launches June 2nd, 2023. This is the latest edition of the series that redefined the genre.
Stop making fun of me. I'm happy, goddammit.
Of genre-defining battles take place.
God.
Street Fighter 6 includes World Tour, an immersive single-player story mode, and Battle Hub, an online social
Even
space
JJ's excited for this.
reminiscent of
Like, he actually
arcades.
wants to play this game to
There
create
are
your
a
own character
number
and
of
stuff.
new ways to play beyond just fighting. Today we'll introduce the final color commentator included in the game.
Oh.
Please enjoy this video.
What does this mean? Yo, what if it's Kenny Omega?
Ha! That's great.
Oh, no, it's not.
I have no idea who that is. I think it would have been interesting to get Kenny Omega for this, I will admit. That would have been really cool to have him as a commentator.
I can't remember if it's Street Fighter or it was Tekken that had a big crossover with New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Oh, nice.
I can't remember which one it was.
Wow, this game looks so fucking beautiful!
It does.
Oh, my girl putting the beat down on Zangief.
KO!
Like, literally just took off his whole fucking jaw.
Jeez, jacked.
Carry him away.
I don't know how long this event is, by the way.
Yeah, neither do I actually.
I normally say it's like 45 minutes or so, but I don't think it.
Japanese
I think it's
actress Hikaru Takahashi is joining the fray, bringing our lineup of play-by-play.
Oh, Faye Trinidad, let's go!
To a total of 8.
Oh, she's here? Really?
Real-time commentary matches the
Cool.
in-game
That's,
action and brings the
oh, fucking hell, what's her name in
thrill and
WWE?
excitement straight to your home. Subtitles for
What is her
real-time
name in
commentary
WWE?
will be
Fuck.
supported in 13 languages.
Not sure, man. I've not seen that in some
Turn
years.
on rally support and the commentators will cheer you on,
Oh, it's
creating a
gonna
more
annoy me. Hang
personal
on.
experience.
Walking Dead in the chat said it's 26 minutes, this event, apparently. 5 minutes each game.
That's not a lot.
Street
Huh?
Fighter 6
They
launches
want
on
everyone to
PlayStation
jump on the
5,
demo.
PlayStation 4, Xbox Series
Selena
X,
Vega,
and
thank
Xbox
you.
Selena
Series
Vega.
S, and
Appreciate
Steam
it.
on June 2nd, 2023. Pre-orders are now available along with a limited number of pre-order bonuses. See the official website for details. We'll have more.
We already
Street
ordered the
Fighter
collector's
6
edition, so I'll be
updates
getting
at a
all
later
that.
date. Capcom Pro Tour 2023 invites players around the world to compete to be the best. All right, you ready? We're also proud to announce the 2023 season will feature Street Fighter 6. To celebrate the game's release, there will be a special prize package this season. The first place winner of Capcom Cup will
This is
receive
still
$1
one of the
million.
greatest things to ever
The
happen in
total
fighting
prize
game
pool
history
for
in
the
terms of
season
tournaments.
will be over
No
$2
tournament has
million.
ever had that much. They usually go like 25,000, if
That's
that.
insane.
Or like
Share some
Yeah.
exciting Capcom
it's
news.
absolutely crazy.
Oh, what's this?
Capcom celebrates its 40th
Oh, is it
anniversary
Oh.
this June.
Nice.
As part of the celebration, we're opening a digital theme park called
Oh my
Capcom
gosh.
Town.
Really?
We're planning
Nice.
to construct a digital museum and other buildings. The grand opening is June 12th, 2023.
Okay, I'm
See
curious.
this
I'm
link for the
down.
latest.
I'm in. You got me.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm in with that.
A Capcom ID
Oh.
account is required to play Resident
Oh,
Evil.
they're talking about
RPG,
Rebirth.
I know.
and use the
Oh, an
online
Exo
features of Street
Primal.
Fighter
Oh yeah, I
6.
remember that existed.
Yeah, they already like said how much it's gonna be, and they released some new art
You
on
can use
Twitter
this
before this
account
happened.
with other Capcom services.
It's a
and
$60
campaigns,
fucking game.
Such as a survey about today's Capcom Spotlight. We'll release more titles and services compatible.
I should
with
probably get a
Capcom
Capcom ID if I don't have one already.
Register now for Capcom ID.
I think I've only got one just for the press release stuff.
Futuristic
Oh
visuals and
fuck!
Dinosaurs class in Exo Primal.
Who is asking for this?
No one.
In this team-based action game, players suit up as exo fighters who work for the IBS Corporation. Use a variety of unique exosuits and rigs to fit your playstyle, and work with teammates to combat hordes
Time
of
to make dinosaurs
in Dino
extinct
Survival.
again.
Let's take a look at the latest trailer.
What is this
We have some
Sharknado
surprises in
shit?
store, so
What the fuck? It's literally a tornado
What is
with
this?
dinosaurs in it.
What is this dino sharktopus?
In every movie, Ace really is getting pulled back 3 years into the past. Back to 2040, right before the Stratovator phase.
Do you know, it's like someone told someone about Dino Crisis and they've assumed that this is what they've meant.
The funny thing is intentionally summoning them as
Like,
cannon
I
fodder for the
really
war
want
game.
this game to succeed because I'm
Why?
afraid that if it doesn't,
Why
they
repeat the
won't
same
go
thing
and like
over
make
and
a
over?
new Dino Crisis because they're like, oh, well, we did a dinosaur game
What is
before
that?
and nobody cared. But it's
What
like,
is that? That is Regina. We got
Regina
the
from
third
Wish.
energy. We got
100%.
we got Dinos and we got Regina, and it's not Dino Crisis.
yeah,
It's Regina from Wish.
Dino Crisis but on crack.
Yeah, if some like blonde hair or some guy with frosted tips and is jacked comes in, and his name's fucking Dylan, I'm gonna be fuming.
Nothing.
The
Do we need
music
to buy
sounds really
this?
good.
Do you need to buy this game anyway, just to boost the sales to get Dino Crisis? Everyone still needs to buy this game.
See, the problem is Capcom had done that before with the Darkstalkers Resurrection collection.
Right.
They said there hasn't been a new Darkstalkers game because Resurrection sold so poorly back to the PS3 and 360. But as fun as it was, people didn't want a third collection of fucking Darkstalkers games. They wanted a brand new Darkstalkers game, and that's why, because like people didn't like. They said, "Oh yeah, don't worry, if you don't buy this game, it doesn't affect the future of Darkstalkers," but it did. So I'm really hoping they're not going that route again with this.
Music slaps.
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah, it's good music.
What the fucking robot? What the hell? I'm getting like Metal Gear vibes, like Metal Gear Rising vibes off that soundtrack.
Chief, you want to try talking to Perry at you? Another one. Still handsome.
Oh, indeed.
No sweat of mine.
Is this on the RE
There's
engine?
never full of this stuff.
I think so.
Sure.
July 14th. That's really soon.
Another Exo fighter recruit, right?
Yeah, if it's Dylan,
Welcome to
I'm going to be
IBS.
fuming.
Oh, you bastards!
Oh,
From beta.
that's next week. Is it not?
Oh.
Is that next week?
Yeah, that's next week.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Next Friday that starts.
Nice.
Dino
Oh,
Crisis
God.
DLC.
Oh, Survival Pass Season 1. Oh, God.
Oh,
No. I was
Goodbye.
actually going to purchase that for the cheese factor.
And
Oh, Tony's gone.
I'm
We've lost Tony.
Yeah.
Man can't
Ah.
handle it anymore.
yeah, what is that? That looks like a little. That looks like a little fucking Regina. Oh, it's on Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good.
Still play it on that.
What
Big
did you
news.
think? We had a lot of new info, including the release date. Let's go over it in detail.
Yeah, let's.
Exo Primal launches on July 14th. Before that, we'll be holding an open beta test. In addition to the 8 exosuits we've previously introduced, the 2 new suits in today's trailer will also be playable in the open beta test. Experience the power of each exosuit for yourself as your team faces off
Like,
against a
I
wall
want
of
to really like
dinosaurs
this game.
in
Some
Dino
things look
Survival,
good,
the game's
but I
main
kind of
mode.
feel it's going to end up being like a rebirth
Participants in the
situation where
open
nobody
beta
plays
test
it
who
after a
fill out a
while.
survey will also receive an
Exactly. When they
idea
showed
of
that
metal
battle
charm
pass
that can
information,
be
then it was
used
like,
in the
oh, God.
full game.
I'm so sick of
Please
battle
visit
passes.
the official
Yeah.
site for beta test timing, content, and bonus item info. Now I'd like to introduce the Survival Pass reward system.
Oh, tell me more. Have my. Here you go. Where's my wallet? Here, have it for free.
Experience
you go.
points in the Survival Pass.
Here's my wallet,
their Survival
Capcom, yeah.
Pass level goes up, and they earn rewards separate from player and suit levels. The Survival Pass includes a free
It's the
tier
same as
and a
Rebirth.
paid premium
Exactly.
Oh, man.
It's
Yeah.
literally
Oh, my
the same
word.
as
Why'd you have
Rebirth.
How
to do
innovative.
this?
to special rewards, including 19 exosuit skins and
There's a
10
moat.
weapon skins.
It's like Fortnite.
Oh.
Here are some of the
Oh.
rewards. The deluxe edition includes the Survival Pass Season 1 premium tier as an added limited time
Amazing.
bonus.
Get me to game.
Exo Primal launches July 14th, 2023.
This is on Xbox One,
Pre-order
actually.
bonuses are
That's
also
really odd,
available.
considering RE4 isn't.
Please see the official site for details on bonus items and the game. The latest Exoprimal news can be found on the official website and social media.
Yeah, that's
We'll
got to
have
be the
more for
least
you
visited
soon.
website this year.
Yeah.
It's going to bomb, isn't it? Completely.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be
We look
like,
forward to seeing
oh,
you in the
why is it
open beta
bombed?
test.
I was all for trying it out, you know, especially on Game Pass, but they've announced that season pass thing. It's like, oh man.
Someone in the chat's like, "Are you okay? Do you need one of those energy Resident Evil drinks that look like
Use your powers of the dead.
Yeah, we just had it on screen, Naughty Boy. We literally put it up on screen for you.
Ghost Trick, the classic
Instant
mystery game from
Tony
Shu
reaction.
Takumi is being reborn.
Yeah, what
Game
is
will
this?
release on June 30th, 2023.
I think they talked about this in the last Capcom thing they had.
City,
Yeah, they
I think-
did.
They showed a short trailer, didn't they?
and killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He reawakens as a soul. in
Yeah, why did he die, like, in
He's
that
lost
position?
his memory and his life.
Face down, ass up.
That's the way we like to die.
And why did I have to die?
Yeah, that was a bit of a
These are
sussy,
the
sussy
mysteries
death.
he's
That
trying to
was.
solve with the powers of the dead. Sissel has two basic abilities: possessing objects in the ghost world, and then tricking them in the real world.
What is this game?
A hitman is after the red-headed target, Lynn. Use the powers of the dead to get her out.
Oh wait, is
alive
this a
from the
sequel to
prison.
something?
The key to changing fate is
I
possessing
think it
and
may have been like an
tricking all
older
sorts
game or
of
something,
objects.
but
I
I
think
don't.
so.
I don't. It's a
Sissel will
Capcom game. I
face
don't
death in
recognize.
many forms.
Yeah. I think it's a
Use the
remaster
powers
of
the
sorts, I
dead to
think.
go back 4 minutes before
Reimagining.
someone's death.
Oh, okay.
Changing their fate will change the story. And that
Wesker.
story must be linked
I
in
thought
some
that.
way to the mystery of Sissel's death.
Old school
Anime Wesker.
1996
What includes
Wesker.
updated high-res graphics, increased frame rate, and an optimized user interface.
Yeah, it must be a DS
Check
game.
out the new challenges feature. You can earn illustrations and music from the game by meeting certain conditions.
This is peak
In
content. Who
addition,
needs
all
RE4?
37 tracks in the game
Yeah.
have newly arranged versions. You can switch between the original and new versions as you play.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shu Takumi, the writer and director of the original Ghost Trick game. We're thrilled to share the release date with you all. I'm incredibly excited to revisit Ghost Trick. We had Yasumasa Kitagawa from the Great Ace Attorney series handle the music. He did incredible work remastering the original songs to match the new graphics. We've also added original music from composer Masakazu Sugimori to celebrate the new version of the game. I hope you
Man,
enjoy
that
these
is
new songs.
he is drippy.
The story of lost lives
What
and
a
lost
fit.
memory, all in a single night. Ghost Trick will be reborn in high resolution with new music on June 30th.
I better turn this stream
2023
off before my
on
wife
Nintendo
sees it.
Switch, PlayStation 4,
Man's got
Xbox
swag.
One, and Steam.
Damn. Ghost Trick man just gone stole my girl again.
Check out the official website
Mr.
for
Steal Your
information
Girl.
about the pre-order bonus. Please stay tuned.
Why did he die like that?
What are we doing here?
And then we're literally just sat here, aren't we, through this?
What are we doing?
Platforms. Monster Hunter Rise is now available for Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, Xbox One,
Whoa.
PlayStation 5, and PlayStation 4.
As much as I mean, I played a lot of Monster Hunter World with my friends, and I actually really enjoy that game because that is it's so crazy. It's Capcom's #1 selling game now, and it does exactly what Resident Evil Outbreak kind of does. Gets you and friends together to do missions. Like, why can't Capcom give us that with Resident Evil? Monster Hunter sales have proven that it can work.
Yeah.
Most hilarious thing about all of this is that Monster Hunter Rise is on Switch.
Yeah.
natively, yet none of the Resident Evil games on the RE engine are on the Switch natively.
Nope.
Cool.
What the fuck?
Wait,
Okay, that
that
kind of
is-
looks cool.
I thought Sunbreak was the DLC. Now I'm confused.
I think they're just adding more to it or something.
Right. Oh, DLCs have got DLC.
The massive expansion.
Yeah, look,
Monster
here you
Hunter
go.
Rise Sunbreak will be
Yeah, it's
released for
an
these
expansion
platforms
for it, yeah,
on April
April
28, 2023.
Like I said, as
can
much
look
as like
forward to
I
a
don't,
host
like I
of
said, I
new
don't play these
features,
games that
including
much.
new
I
monsters,
do love the
locales,
fact that there's a lot of
and
free
combat
content that they
mechanics
give out for
in
this,
addition to
and then when you
memorable
pay for the
new characters
content,
and storylines.
it's actually worth what you pay.
The
They're really
expansion
good about
includes
that.
The free
Yeah,
title
some of it's
updates
worth
up to free title update 3, giving you instant access to chaotic Gore Magala and other powerful monsters. We'll have information about future updates at a later date.
No, the Spyro remaster do be looking lit.
The Spiral
Free title
Royals.
updates are also available for Monster Hunter
Why
Rise
I
Sunbreak for Nintendo Switch and Steam. We will host a Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak digital event in April to share the latest information about the next free title update 5.
Oh, here we go.
Ah,
Moving on to our next topic.
lovely
We
jubbly.
have
Series
Yes.
news.
Resident Evil
That's what we
Go.
like to hear. Here we go, guys. What have all been waiting for? Death Island.
Islands.
Nice.
Here we go.
So we've got an extended trailer, have we?
Oh, there's a shark under there. You can see Neptune on the boat. I never noticed that before in the last
Yeah.
trailer.
Water lickers. Oh,
Nice.
Death Island.
More.
We're
Here we go.
excited to share.
Yeah,
this
Jill!
Here we
with you all.
yes.
You may have noticed Jill Valentine made a brief appearance at the end of the video.
oh,
Resident Evil Death
Oh.
Island will release this summer.
What a scream.
When? When? Oh, you bastards.
Survival is just
Cock
the
teeth
beginning.
right there.
Resident Evil 4 launches soon.
here we go. Resident Evil 4.
Like literally eating my
The
microphone.
boy,
Everyone,
the man.
Yoshiaki Hirabayashi.
Hirobashi's back,
Resident
boys.
Evil 4. We're grateful for all of the RE4 fans who are excited for the game's release. This game is a remake of the original, which was released in 2005. It takes place 6 years after the Raccoon City incident and depicts federal agent Leon S. Kennedy as he fights to survive. Our goal is to create a fresh yet familiar experience. We've preserved the core of the original game and added updated graphics and a reimagined storyline.
Oh, nice, lads.
Yes.
Great to reference that.
RE4's release date is just around the corner, but we have a special announcement prepared for you today.
Here we go.
Please check
Here
out
we
this
go.
video.
Oh,
Here we go.
Yes!
These guys don't quit.
yes. No talking
Nice.
about it.
Let's go.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Survival is just the beginning. Chainsaw demo.
Nice.
Let's go. I'm just going to turn my PS5 on.
It's
Hang on.
over. A trial version of Resident Evil 4 that we are calling Chainsaw Demo will be available starting today. It takes place in the beginning of the game as Leon first enters a European village. The Chainsaw Demo has no time limit, and you can play it as many times as you want.
Yes.
The platforms supported are PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, as
PS4
well as
is gonna
Xbox
blow up if
Series
you try.
X
There you
and
go.
Xbox
So people
Series
were
S.
worried actually that it was just going to
We
be
hope you enjoy trying a portion of this
it was just going to be
reimagined
PS5,
survival
but it's not.
horror. Resident Evil 4 is currently available for pre-order. Both the standard edition and the deluxe edition include pre-order bonuses.
Can you hear my PS5?
Be
by the way?
sure to check them out. There's not long until the March 24th release date. Please enjoy the trial version until then.
Let's go, guys. Let's
Thank you for
fucking
Hell yeah.
go.
today.
I'm so glad this has dropped. I can't believe no time limit. I thought 100% it'd be
amazing.
one shot.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh.
Oh my god. So to recap, guys, the demo is out today. It doesn't actually say it's released immediately though. The demo's out today, no time limit.
And finally,
sick.
we have a message about the Capcom Publisher Sale. The Resident Evil series,
I'm on the
with
store right
exception
now,
of the
nothing.
upcoming Resident Evil 4 and Monster Hunter Rise are currently on sale, and we will be opening the massive expansion Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak for pre-orders. Don't miss this opportunity to pick up digital copies of Capcom's hits. That's all for our event today. Thanks for watching.
Let's go.
Save the
Let's
best
go.
for last.
So there's a couple of things we can recap before you guys sprint off to play the
Capcom
demo.
Spotlight or Capcom Showcase. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Yeah. Short
Awesome.
and sweet.
Nice.
That's what we need.
So yeah, a couple of things we can talk about there. One of them is they didn't show anything. Less is more. They only recapped the stuff that we absolutely needed to know, which I'm really, really happy with. I'm happy I didn't spoil anything in there for me, but little bit of a dangle of Death Island. It looks like Leon and I think the biggest takeaway is Leon and Jill are finally going to be face to face after 20 whatever years.
I thought
which
that was
is
a
nice.
really special screen. That I loved seeing that.
Yeah, because I think we thought that it was flashbacks, wasn't it, that Jill was going to be in it, but now we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's glorious. What was your thoughts about the RE4 details, Will?
Absolutely amazing. It's completely surprised me that the fact that we can now deep dive and literally play it to death. Literally, it's going to be special, and I think the amount of stuff we're going to find out, it's going to be quite interesting. I think.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh.
I'm so happy there's no time limit. I'm honestly so happy with that. I think it'll be probably like a short and sweet demo. Like, how much gameplay do you think will be in that? Maybe like 10, 15 minutes or something. Not much, I don't think. I think it'll be really
sure
short and sweet, but
Yeah, people are
I'm
saying
sure
the
we'll find
demo
out shortly.
is not on PSN yet. I'm on Steam right now. It's not there, so it's probably going to take some time for it to pop up.
Yeah, I think they want to make sure that it's like the stream's terminated before they do that. But yeah, dude, I'm excited. I don't know about you guys. I'm excited.
I'm just so glad not to be on a time limit. Really is awesome.
Currently refreshing the PlayStation Store for speed not yet
That is the
identified.
way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Ashley. I think you're right. But yeah, Rexy, actually, we must take back our comments and say that we were wrong. You were right. They listened to us. No more unorthodox demos. Let's just go in with a unlimited demo. Did they say that you need to have pre-ordered it actually to play the demo?
I don't think
There's no
so.
restrictions.
No, I
they
don't
just
think so,
literally
no.
said, available today. I think that's an interesting comment, by the way. It's just quote by Wolverine. Chainsaw demo, please discuss the title. It's interesting, isn't it? Chainsaw
That's a
demo.
cool last name.
Self-explanatory, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity not calling it a bingo demo. Yo,
Yeah.
but before obviously we wrap up, we got to have that instant Tony reaction. What's occurring, Tony? What was your thoughts?
I mean, I'm happy with like a lot of things I saw. I mean, I'm glad that the demo is not, you know, a limited time version. We can play as much as we want because that just proves they probably took everything that's of value off the disc so nobody can data mine it. So, but I think this is exactly like what I hoped for today. I mean, again, I would have loved to have seen what Ada looks like, but I also don't want to see much more of this game because I don't want to keep getting spoiled by stuff, you know?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
And breaking news: Tony likes it, but no Ada body. Jesus Christ!
Indeed, that's all that matters. As long as we got Tony's buy-in, that's all that matters. Oh man, I am just spamming the PlayStation Store here. Nothing is. I can buy Resident Evil 4, but I can't actually access the. Do you know what's interesting? Actually, there was nothing in there about Reverse, which to me says that game is completely dead now.
Oh, it's
it must be.
I think someone put out a tweet the other day saying there's like only 18 people playing that game now.
Yeah, that was insane.
Oh my
18?
God.
What, 1-8?
Yeah.
I mean, I still play it. Like, I'll jump on and play when I'm bored and shit like that, and I still have a lot of fun playing the game. Like, I wish it got like a fair shake. Like, a lot of people just already dismissed it and stuff. So, oh yeah, it was Octi that put that up. Yeah. So like, it's kind of a bummer, but you know, I do enjoy the mode. I do enjoy what
is it there?
It's up.
Nice.
You lie.
I'm not. It says Resident Evil 4 Chainsaw Demo. Look, hang on, I ain't no lying.
I don't want to hook up my PS5. It's supposed to just sit there and look pretty.
Look, Chainsaw Demo. It is live on the store, but I click it and
you just need to give it a minute.
Nothing happens. Is it in here?
You've been cock teased.
Yeah, what is going on here? Look, it's like what? Look, Resident Evil 4 Chainsaw Demo. Blue ball like fuck. Yeah, hang on. Let me just we'll quickly restart the PS5 here just in case. Someone did actually just put it in the chat saying it is up, but evidently the actual game itself isn't on. I'm on Xbox. This person here is not even at their console and they're downloading it. How's he?
Nice.
Right, demo's now downloaded on PS4. It's going to be very interesting because I've got a PS4, Xbox Series S, obviously the Steam version. I'll be very interested to see how it performs on each of them.
Yeah. I've got each, so it'd be cool to try each one.
Is everybody here going to be streaming it?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, it's my turn to stream here on the Road Twitch tonight, so I'll be playing the demo there.
Yeah, dude. I'm probably going to stream on my personal platform, so I'll the second this stream ends, you can do what you need to do.
Oh, too good for Ro now. You're going to your personal.
Yeah, fuck you. You know the score. You know the score. I still can't download it. I do not know what's going on here.
I've just got it up on my console. I'm going to try and find it.
Hang on.
Yeah, I've got it downloaded to console.
What, on PS5?
No, this is on my Xbox.
Oh.
They download to console.
It wants fucking 10 gigs for a fucking demo. Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck's sake. Right, I'm on my phone now. Fucking right. Resident Evil 4.
And we're downloading. Oh, yeah.
Wait, what are you downloading it on? What are you downloading it on, Tony?
On Steam.
Oh, right. So,
like I said, my PS5 is only here to stand there and look pretty. It's not to actually play games with, okay?
Bro, this is a joke.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I've been stopped to my tracks. It's saying installed to console, but been stopped to my tracks at the minute. So it's not working on mine.
Everybody's trying to download it. We're breaking every platform.
I think so, yeah.
Oh,
where is it?
But yeah, do you think it'd be interesting to compare how it plays stuff? Because I know you've said, Andy, you notice that modern games kind of in general, they've not been running as well on PC. It seems to have had some problems. You know, I know it's just a demo, but still.
I would, if because of how AAA title releases have been the last couple of months, I'd just recommend just not getting the PC version. Just get the console version. If you're obviously if you're not intending on getting it day one, it's not a problem because they'll probably have it all patched. But by the time if you want to get it on day one, like midnight, second across midnight, you want to stream it or whatever. I remember PS5's installing via the app. Right, let's have a look. Fuck's sake. I can't it's not even showing on my app.
No, I can't find it on the app either.
Yeah, odd. Have you got a PS5?
Yeah.
Oh, bruv, I got fucking look at that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking server. It's not even hang on.
Yeah, the app's letting me down and all.
Yeah.
Fucking server. Right, go to the RE4 game. Right, I'm gonna try. Right, Resident Evil 4. So I'm on the standard edition. Choose edition. I want to fucking buy this. UK us out. We're trying, John Tiz, man. We're trying. Look, I've got it here, dude. I've got it right here. Look, Chainsaw demo. You open it up and it just comes up with 2 releases of RE4. Which do me no favors. I want to play this shit. Use the app. Man! Get away from me. Hang on. I think we crashed a PS Store. I think you might be right. Fuck. Demos. Here you go. I bet it's not even under demos. Newest, maybe? Demo. Oh, mate. Why is this so hard?
Yeah,
are you guys downloading it right?
No.
What, is yours still working?
My Xbox app isn't working. I'm going to have to go manually do it on the console shortly.
Add-ons. Yeah. No, nothing in add-ons.
It's on the app. I've got it.
It's on the app. All right, let me shut the app and reopen it.
There you go.
Jesus.
Downloads console.
Yo, this dude's playing. How did you get it on the app?
If you go onto the actual Resident Evil 4 game, the main one, go to versions and then Chainsaw demos in there. It should look like that.
Chainsaw demo.
Yeah.
Nice one. Thanks, Will.
No worries.
Add to library. Fuck me. What a clusterfuck that is.
I know. That's stupid.
So is that downloading now? I don't know. Oh, downloads console. Yes. Right. Lovely.
Nice.
Okay, let that do its thing. 10 gigs. Jesus. Right. Okay. Are we all going to love each other and leave each other so we can enjoy this fantastic title?
Yeah, no worries, man. Have a good stream, everyone.
Yeah.
It's an awesome night.
Indeed, and thank you to it. We did have a couple of donos coming in on Facebook there. So just quickly, John, thank you, Sean, John Norman, really appreciate it. Thank you, Game Hive, Sean again with the stars, and Ryan with a subscription. Thank you very much. That's really appreciated. I'm going to be playing it over on Biohazard Declassified. I think Tony's probably going to take the reins from here. You're going to stream it straight away or a bit later?
Yeah, I'll be streaming it a little bit later tonight on the Road Twitch right here.
Indeed. And quickly, before we all go, Will, where can we find you online?
You can find me pretty much on any other social media as Resident Evil Central. And as I say, we've got lots of to look forward to now. Obviously, Resident Evil 4 Remake and then Dead Island 2 and everything else coming out. So, yeah, we'll be streaming that demo tomorrow.
Yeah. Holster, where can we find you?
You can find me at Holster TV over on YouTube.
And Mr. Tony.
Yes. You guys can find me over at the Residents of Evil or Row Network across all platforms. And you can also find me on my personal Twitter, which is _big_boss, all in wording.
One big horse. Gotcha. Indeed. Well, Thank you to everyone who's tuned in. It's very, very appreciated that you took the time to watch our review of the showcase. We are so excited to play the demo. We are here. We are at the 11th hour of Resident Evil. Let's see what the culmination of everybody's efforts in Capcom in putting this title out. Let's see what it's all about. Thank you, everyone, again. We will catch up with all of you very, very soon.